Cool. What's going on, yo?
Hey everybody.
Happy Friday. We are
Yes.
here in New York City at the Wix Lounge, Wix.com Lounge. My name is Bevis Jackson, and I'm here with.
Brittany N. Williams.
Definitely follow us on Twitter. Our names are down below.
Handles down here.
Hashtag, as always, is Talking
Talking
Black.
Black.
So, yeah, welcome to Talking Black. We're here to talk about tech, pop culture, and issues that deal with folks like us. All right? So, what are we going to talk about today, Brittany?
So today's question is Kanye West, genius or madman?
Exactly. So, again, his Twitter rants are pretty epic, and they refuse to take his account from him. New album, Life of Pablo, out.
Yes,
And,
which I also heard is pretty
I
epic.
got to stream the 30-second previews today on Tidal, and that's a whole nother topic of why I couldn't get the full version. But yeah, it was fire. It's good.
Okay.
It's really good. Like, those 30 seconds were amazing, so I can only imagine the snippets after that. Because usually previews aren't that great.
Yeah.
And you
No,
get
they're
disappointed,
not.
but if you have like consistent preview after preview is amazing, then it's like, okay, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so I'm going to argue in favor of Kanye West.
And I'm going to argue, or you're going to argue in favor of genius. I'm
Genius,
going to
I think he's a
argue
genius.
in favor of madman.
I think he's genius. He thinks he's a madman. He's losing his marbles. All right.
Yeah, or they are already gone.
So I'm gonna go first.
Okay. Yes. Keep up with the tradition.
Keep with the trend, man.
Here we go. And as before, please let us know in the comments
Absolutely.
or let us know on Twitter
What you think.
who you agree with,
Yes.
where you fall
Yes.
in this
Absolutely.
debate, okay? And let us know. All right, okay,
cool.
ready? And begin.
Great. So these days, many people are a bit mad at Kanye. He had a bit of an embarrassing episode with his ex-girlfriend, Amber Rose, for a long time. For a long time, tarnished the mental image we had of Kanye West. We thought he was just a madman with a camera, running after camera crews and running into stop signs, but no, we have now pictured him in more compromising positions. However, more recently this week, after his album release, The Life of Pablo, people have been saying this guy's really losing it. He was saying that he's $43 million or $53 million in debt or something like that. Was asking Mark Zuckerberg for money. He was telling him he wants to, invest in schools in Africa, but not invest in Kanye West. I think despite all the antics on Twitter and his rant on Wiz Khalifa, which I did think was wrong, he going after someone's child, another artist, and kind of really disrespecting his Wiz Khalifa's previous marriage. All that aside, that really has nothing to do with me. I think Kanye in general does make a lot of great critiques of our society. Is he more selfish than the rest of us? No, I don't think so. I think he's just as selfish. I think he just has a bigger microphone, and I think that at the same time, he also has a bigger stage. So we cannot also say, well, I would never say something like that about myself, that I'm this and I'm that and I'm so great. So why should he say that? And I think the reality is that Kanye is just, he's highlighting the effects and the strength of social media in our new society. The new celebrity is not just someone that was on camera, on the big screen in Hollywood, or someone who is a cultural elite on Broadway. The new elites are your Kim Kardashians, unfortunately. I remember one time he got Donkey of the Day from Charlemagne from The Breakfast Club, and he got in trouble for saying that Kim Kardashian is more influential than Michelle Obama. Quote unquote, no one's checking for what Michelle's wearing, but they're checking for Kim Kardashian. The reality is, with the younger generation of children today, Kim Kardashian is more influential, for better or for worse. They know more about what she's doing. They know more about her history than they do about Michelle Obama's oftentimes. And he's just showing us that digitally, maybe Kanye West is having more of an effect on pop culture than Pablo Picasso, right? And it's not a good thing or a bad thing. The reality is that many people during Picasso's age have to have gone to university to understand what Picasso is. Many people today don't even know what Cubism was about. They don't know what the Battle of Guernica was and how that affected one of Picasso's greatest works. They do know High School Dropout. They do know like the graduation or late registration. They do know graduation, and that's just because social media is very accessible to all, whether you're very literate or extremely illiterate, whether you're very well educated or very undereducated. It just is what it is. Kanye is just confident enough to call a spade a spade. Does he do things we don't like? Yes. But is he saying the truth? I think so.
Time. Okay.
Great. So she's gonna
Yes.
4 or 3.
3.
Three,
I like
okay.
3 and 2.
3 and
3 and 2
2.
is the way to go.
I'm gonna mix
Okay.
it up and just do 4 1 just to show you that I can.
Do 4:30 in 30 seconds.
Yeah, just to show you
All
that
right,
I
you
can.
trying to flex on folks. All right, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, here we
Here
go.
we go. Boom.
All right, so Kanye West does have some amazing music. He has since his very first kind of single that he put out on his own. So it's been like brilliant. It's been amazing. But, and here comes the but, as they all say, genius is very close to madness. And when I kind of had to take a step back and examine what Kanye, the person, not Kanye, the artist, is bringing to the table, is when he recently came out and said that racism doesn't exist or that racism is over. And that was when that made me take a step back and say, okay, let me just see what's happening right now. And I think that, like, looking at his behavior, it's very erratic, and it seems to have changed once his mom passed away suddenly. And his rants just make no sense. This most recent rant talking about tweeting at Mark Zuckerberg and saying, you need to invest in Kanye ideas. I'm $53 million in debt. Well, I'm not personally in debt, but this is just like, I still have money to I still have money to take care of my family, but anyone who knows anything about money knows that you don't use your own money. And it's the most strange things. It's just all of these oddities. Or when he said that he was sorry, he didn't mean to make Wiz Khalifa lose 12 million followers, and it's like Wiz didn't lose 12 million followers. Like some of this stuff he's just pulling out of the air. Some of it does make sense. Like it makes sense when he said, okay, Kim Kardashian is more influential than Michelle Obama. Now, in that, and it's like, yes, that is true. Michelle Obama is a better role model. But at the time, that was like when the Kardashians were at the height of their empire. So people were all checking, like, well, what is Kim Kardashian? What are the Kardashians doing? They have a reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like and it's two different things. Like Kim is she is a socialite. She is a social figure. Michelle Obama is a political figure in a way, and it's two different things. So that, while that had relevance, him saying, or when he called Taylor Swift recently a bitch and said that it was he was using it as a term of endearment or something, or that he said that him interrupting her speech made her popular, when it's like, no, her album actually sold millions and millions and millions of copies without you interrupting her. So it's every once in a while you'll get a gem, but most of it is just madness, in my opinion. It's mostly it's stuff that you think at 2 a.m., but you never actually say. So I feel like Kanye is stuck constantly on like 2 a.m. insomniac mode. So
he needs more sleep.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think he just needs a good nap. Just give him some, no Ambien, just a good nap. Maybe some Benadryl. He needs some Benadryl and a nap.
Boom.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Ready.
Boom.
And begin.
All right. So again, yes, has Kanye West said very ridiculous things? He does. Has he said things that are on the face of what he's saying not true? I would agree, yes. Did he make Taylor Swift popular? No, she was popping before he did. Did he make her more of, did he increase her awareness maybe amongst his demographic? Arguably, yes, but most likely no. I think those are just him being provocative and staying in the headlines. And I think that's something that maybe the Kardashians have rubbed off him in that way, and that they've taught him how to, by any means necessary, stay in the news cycle. It's something that our boy Donald Trump has mastered: stay in the news cycle, right? Keep people talking about you. I think the reality, though, for me is growing up as a young African American man in Detroit, and not being a very hard individual, and being kind of having a gangster profile about myself. A person like Kanye West was so breathtaking in the sense of, I could just be myself and I could be expressive. Like, he made it okay to be African American male in this country, politically a black male in this country, and be expressive, and to have emotion, and to have feelings, and to take very untraditional viewpoints of the world. And I think he's still doing that in many ways. Like, not only is his music still great, I think that he's also forging new identities of himself. I mean, yes, maybe there is a bit of strain on his emotions when you invest $45-50 million of money into your clothing company, your shoe company, and maybe he has been very adventurous in terms of music. Like, he did the 808 when auto-tune was like getting bashed, he did. Now he ventured into a rock album and with Jesus, and now he's doing Life of Pablo, and it's like he's continuing to be courageous and do new things, and I think it's a great lesson to us all. And I think that he's still a genius, right? He's pushing the borders of our limits. He's making us question what's classy, what's not classy, what's celebrity, what's not celebrity, what's influential, what's not influential.
Right, time. Okay.
Great.
Let me bring it on.
All right, so you're gonna try to bring it on.
Yes.
Ready, set, go.
Okay, well, I'd like to start by saying that I think we can both agree that Kanye, the artist, is genius. His music is amazing, it's versatile, and the things that he comes up with are just brilliant and fire. But Kanye, the person, I believe, is drifting into madman territory, and it's very easy to do when you are that connected to your creative self. The behavior is just erratic and unusual, and his rants don't make sense. And it just, to me, it's all signs of someone who needs to talk to a professional. That's to me, and it's signs of that. And there's no shame in that. I want you to know, I'm not shaming him. There's no shame in needing to talk to a professional. I think we could all benefit from talking from talking to professionals because this world is a rough place. But it's evidenced in especially his Twitter, and it's all this stream of consciousness. And like I said, it's insomnia, 3 a.m., 2 a.m. Twitter, like third shift Twitter tweets, but like third shift if you haven't slept in weeks. And third shift Twitter are just the people who tweet around like 2, 3 a.m., insomniacs, and people who are just like up and can't sleep. So it gets a little weird. Or even third shift Tumblr. Like I'm talking like really, and it's just.
So let me pull a Kanye move. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk.
Interrupted. Should I pause my time?
So I'm gonna give you more time. Give you more time because I have that right to give you more time. But do you think that people can know you from your Instagram or Twitter accounts? Do you think these celebrities are just like posturing, and that we really shouldn't judge them from their social media accounts because it's all just a big game, anyways? It's a big publicity stunt.
I think that your social media presents It presents your authentic self. It may only present an aspect of you. Like it doesn't present.
That's okay. No, keep going.
It doesn't present your full self, but you can't. If you are in control of your own social media, then it is presenting an aspect of yourself.
So no publicity. There are no publicity stunts on social media.
There are, but.
So the whole Amber Rose Kim Kardashian thing, you don't think that was contrived at all?
Them meeting out there talking.
Even the finger thing, you don't think that may have been potentially planned because they needed to pump the album up a little bit?
No, I think it was.
It's possible, but is it possible?
I think that you can.
Is it possible?
I think that you can leverage an organic publicity thing into a publicity stunt.
But is it possible that it was contrived?
I think them meeting up afterwards and taking that like selfie together was.
But is it possible?
It's possible.
It's possible. That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, unless this is all, now you know what? If this is all a big publicity stunt and he just sits and he's like all of the random tweets.
Got him.
Right, if all of this is like, I'm gonna just be like, you know what, you got me. Brilliant. Brilliant. You are brilliant. That's genius. But if it is not, then he's crazy. Then you got it.
It's gonna be a publicity stunt and be crazy because your life is now fake, which is I think it's a maddening experience.
And it's not just, and for me, it's not just what I see on social media. It's his interactions with the media, and to a certain extent, his performances. Like they are odd and kind of innovative, but they also have sometimes to me they have no point and purpose. So it's like it seems like he's just doing stuff because he can. It's like he's just doing stuff because like I'm Kanye, I can do weird stuff.
But then he may say, what does Shakespeare mean to a baby?
Okay, so I don't.
He's saying that you don't get it because you just don't get it.
Okay, so I'm just
we're all idiots.
He is Shakespeare. I'm just an idiot. Okay.
That's why he's a genius.
Okay.
I think he thinks that.
I agree. I do think he thinks that. I think he thinks.
And it justifies his
I think
point
he thinks anyone who does not understand what he's doing or who calls him into question is an idiot.
If you give him a B+ for his tour, you just don't get it.
Yeah, you just don't. Which is not. That's
and
no way.
And in that sense, you can't argue with him. He is a genius.
Artistically, yes, but. And I'm not saying I don't understand his music. It's like when you do a performance and you just lay on the floor and sing up into a microphone, I'm just gonna be like, I don't understand this. I don't get it. Does that mean I'm stupid? No, it just means that I don't get it. I just don't. I don't.
I mean, we could go on about this.
Yeah, we could.
That's
But
what you know, folks.
We're not gonna keep y'all all day.
We know you hear that microwave going off, or it's time to head out. I guess catch the train or whatever. Again, let us know what you think. Get into the comments. Share this around. Let us know what we could do different. Let us know what we could do better.
Mm-hmm.
One last question though. Title. Life
I'm
of Pablo.
not-
Are you gonna get it?
I'm not getting Tidal. I don't even pay. I don't pay for Spotify.
Okay.
No Tidal.
It's a whole nother
No
story.
paid Spotify. No
Jesus.
YouTube Red. I might go YouTube Red.
Might
I
go
don't
YouTube
know.
Red.
I might go
Okay.
YouTube Red. But
Yeah. Let's just for the
I'm
record,
sorry,
I
Tidal.
tried to sign up for Tidal this morning. It would not work. I was getting an error page when I tried to log in.
See?
So boom.
God, that's God looking
Boom.
out.
That's
God
why I got
said
the 30
nope.
second previews.
God said
just
nope.
error, bad code.
I'll just wait.
It was a bug.
Actually, so The Life of Pablo is one of the top pirated
Oh yeah, ever.
thing. Yeah.
Ever.
So
Congratulations, Jay-Z.
yeah.
Sorry
about it.
So again, have a great weekend. We look forward to hearing from you, hear what you have to say, and again, follow us. Our hashtags our Twitter handles are below.
Yep.
And thanks again for your time, and take care, folks.
Yes. Bye bye.